Hi, nobodies. So it's been a while since I've made a video. Tonight I've been thinking about um the same kind of shit I always think about. um, I am clothed. I am adequately covered. Um, so I was thinking about my dad. How like I don't like to offend anybody. Like seriously, I don't. Now, growing up, I was programmed to believe there was us and them. But early on, I figured out that there wasn't an us and them. There's good people and bad people, and even bad people can be good people, and good people can be bad people. And it doesn't really matter what their religion is, their sexual orientation, their color, their background. We're human. So I guess when it comes to us and them, it's us humans and them dogs, cats, everything else. And one of the things about not wanting to offend anybody that I was thinking about that made me decide that I was going to record is that, like, there are times people really offend me. Like, now, in the past, I've kind of internalized that to where I didn't even realize I was offended. You see things and you just kind of pass it off to say, I ain't got time to think about that. I ain't got time to worry about that. I ain't got time to be mad about that. But as I've been trying to label feelings, aside from a feeling being a good feeling or a bad feeling, and I kind of wonder, like, if the bad feelings are just like a bunch of stuff mixed together, kind of like a mystery flavor, because like at the candy shops, the mystery flavor a lot of times is the end of a batch and the beginning of another batch. So you kind of have trouble telling what's what. Or like when you get a bag of chips that say everything on it, you can't really taste the individual things in it. Like it's like it's already been chewed up and you've put it in your mouth. And it's kind of hard to go, do I taste cheese? Do I taste sour cream? You just say, yeah, that tastes like a baked potato with everything on it, but can you pick out the specific flavors? Sometimes you can if it's on a really good chip. But so I I'm I try to figure these things out, like what is that bad feeling? Is it, and I think a lot of times the bad feeling is guilt or shame. It just is what it is. Um, but as I've been realizing that certain things offend me, what am I going to do about it? Because I'm the person who tries not to offend anybody. And if I'm offended, if I'm upset, I can't say, you've offended me, or you've upset me, or you've made me mad. And I think that's because inside, I don't feel like I have a right to be upset with somebody. Like, like they don't give a shit. They don't care. Oh, you're mad? Fuck, I care. Oh, I've offended you. Well, here's some more offensive shit. Like what does it really matter? If I tell them I'm offended, they could be offended that I'm offended. Or maybe I'm offended, but they didn't mean it like that. I always give somebody an out. And I think that I give people an out because if I don't give them an out, I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to feel like they've offended me. and they meant to. And that wasn't nice. And why do I put up with that? Why? I mean, it's like when somebody says they're sorry. Okay. I accept it and try to move on, even when the I'm sorry is something that they've apologized for a million fucking times. I know that I'm sorry. I know deep down that the I'm sorry is nothing. It means nothing. It's like they're saying, I'm going to do this again, but, sorry this time. Sorry, not sorry. I love that phrase because so many people, they say sorry, but when they do the thing again, it's like they're saying sorry, not sorry. Not sorry enough to change. And I get it. Change is hard. Um, there are lots of things I try to change about myself. Like one is putting up with people's bullshit. I give chance after chance after chance after chance. And even when I get to that point where I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I am done. This is done. I still feel bad about it. Like, I feel bad that I finally said, you're not going to keep doing this to me. And why do I feel bad? Because when I finally give up, they're upset with me. And the thing is like, in all honesty, I should be sitting there going, oh, fuck you being upset with me. Who gives a goddamn? Look at how many times you've upset me. You're getting hurt this one fucking time, and you hurt me a million. I mean, I should take that mentality, but I can't. Change is hard. You always feel bad about, well, how do I get myself out of it? Like when you come to that point where you're like, well, hey, I'm done. Then I'm thinking, well, how do I complete that? How do I let this person know that I'm done? That's where it gets tricky, because the second that you give a person chance after chance after chance after chance, and they do the same shit over and over and over and over again, and it's like when you finally cut the cord, they act like you've done them so dirty. Oh, you shouldn't have done it like that. You shouldn't have left like that. You shouldn't have said what you said. You should have done this. You should have done that. And the thing is like those things went through my head, and I threw those away because I said, well, that's not going to work because it's not the truth. And even if it was the truth, how's that going to play any better? Like, how does it play better to say to somebody, hey, you've pissed me off one time too many, I'm done? How is that any different than I'm leaving you for somebody else? Me. How does that play better? How does that play better than I don't love you anymore? It's all going to hurt. When something ends, when one person says I'm done and another person isn't done, it's always going to play badly. And then they're going to blame you for how. There's only a few bad ways to end things. I mean, one, killing somebody, to say, hey, it's over. That's a bad way. Another bad way is to decide to have an affair and have them catch you having the affair. That turns out badly. Coming to somebody and saying, hey, this is over. However you choose to say it, whether it's I'm miserable, or I want to be with somebody else, or I don't love you anymore. No matter how you put that, talking to somebody before they catch you is always better. It's always better. I mean, if you're talking to them about it before you go and do something, it, yeah, there's good ways and bad ways, but the thing is when you're hurting, what's going to sound good? You know? I mean, it's like if somebody punched me in the face and then said, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I know that hurts, but let's go get some ice cream." The ice cream is not going to take, like they've punched you in the face, giving you a black eye. It's not going to take the pain away. It's not. Now, if you had to get punched in the face to get ice cream, if you chose that, like, yeah, go ahead and punch me in the face because I want ice cream. You know, I mean, then that's fine. But in most situations, you're just going to get punched in the face and it's going to hurt. It is what it is. Uh, Ending any kind of attachment is going to be like getting punched in the face. There's no good way. There's ways that suck totally. There's ways that are extremely disrespectful. But somebody coming to you and saying, "This is over. We're done." No matter how they say that, that's better than running around behind your back or just plain old ghosting you, just running off, being away. No explanation. And you're not owed an explanation, really. Um, there are so many things I haven't gotten explanations for. And so many times in my life I've heard, "This will never happen again." Or, "I'm sorry. I'm gonna do better." And how many times have I said, "I'm sorry. I'll try to do better"? And every time I say, "I'm sorry. I'll try to do better," it seems like I'm betraying myself. Because when I say, "I'm sorry, I'll try to do better," a lot of times it's that somebody's told me that I'm not doing something. You know, "Oh, you don't do this, or you don't do that, or you forgot this, or you forgot that, and I always remember you, and I always blah, 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 blah." I'm sorry. I'll try to do better. I feel like I'm betraying myself. Like, like I should be saying, "Oh, oh, oh, you are getting mad about this little thing. Well, look at this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Did you have to do this? Did you have to do that? Did you have to do this?" Hmm? You know, I mean, it's, but there is no defense in me, really. There is no desire to defend myself, at least no outward desire to do that. How are things going? I'd be lying if I said that I'm happy, content. I'd be lying. Things are not great. There's a shining spot, though. My anxiety isn't really a thing right now. And I'm really grateful for that, because anxiety attacks, very few people I'd wish them on. I used to say I wouldn't wish them on anybody, but come on. There are some really shitty people in this world who have an anxiety attack. Please. You know, I'd wish at least one on people who think that, who act like, "Oh, just get over it. Everybody has stress, or this happens to everybody. It's nothing, or just put on your big girl panties. Like those people, yeah, let's give you one. Just one. And then tell you you've had one now. When's the next one gonna hit? That's the really scary thing, is that when we get through one, we know that's not the end. There's gonna be another. There's always one coming. You just don't know when. So no, I'm not real happy. I'm not miserable. Don't think I am. This is just life. I'm kind of in a stasis, kind of waiting for the next step to come up. And I'm not sure what it is. There are some things in the future that I don't look forward to. But I'm not just sitting here waiting to die. So I guess that's always a good thing. Anyway, every moment is an opportunity to turn things around. Have a good night.